Hey guys, it's Chloe from Chloe's Crystals, and we're doing another unboxing today. Um, the first thing you see is a natural wood spear holder. It's actually pretty nice, and it holds any size spears. Okay, and I'll be showing off the new spears that I have today. This spear holder is going to be $6. I also have a smaller one I'm going to show you real quick. This one's only $4, and this will also hold any size spear. Okay. And there's one last one. And this one's going to be $7. I think they're really neat to display spears, actually like the natural wood holders. So we'll just keep that one up there for demonstration purposes. The very first thing I'm going to show is a sphalerite spear. Nice druzy pocket right there in the center. Very beautiful. So I'm going to turn it around this way. There's another druzy pocket. I mean, they're going to be all over it, obviously, but it's very pretty, though. And I'll get the measurements for you in just one moment. Let's make sure we get it turned all around so you can see what, you're trying to purchase here. Very beautiful, very sparkly. I hope it's in the druzy pocket so it's not holding or staying still because we're at that point. I was like, what's going on? It's falling off. Alrighty. Let me get the measurements of him for you guys. He is roughly 58 millimeters, and I'm going to do him for $16. Okay. Up next is, let me see real quick. I'm trying to think of, here, I'll put it up here actually. It's going to be a garnet spear. I'm just trying to think of where I'm going to put all these after I show y'all, because I have several of them just in random places, and I don't want to mix them up. So I guess, let's see if that'll fall. That's great, actually, right there. This one's nice right here. This, and sorry, y'all. I thought I was prepared, but it seems like I'm never prepared, actually. All right, so that one is going to be a garnet spear, and all the beautiful dark red you see is garnet. And there's a lot of it. And it's really super sparkly. Very pretty. Looks like it has a little bit of fireworks in there, which is like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, if I can turn it to make it go that color, but there's like blue little spark, yeah, you can see them. So that blue little sparkle in there is called fireworks. So it's a garnet spear. It's pretty large. We'll see how big that is. It's going to be 69 millimeters, and I'm going to do him for $28. Okay. The next one is going to be a fluorite spear. Well, look at the banding right there. Almost looks like wood. Okay, now that we're back there, we'll turn it around. We'll do it the opposite direction so you guys can see all of it. Oh, it has a rainbow. It's very sparkly right in there. Y'all see that? Oh, it's pretty. I see a few little spots of rainbows. It's nice. All right, measurements on this guy. There's that banding. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see that on camera if it's picking it up, but there's like a blue flash all across that banding right there. That is so cool. All right, let me see how big he is, guys. He's going to roughly be 57 millimeters. And I'm going to do a still deal up for him, and he's going to be $15. Up next, let me see, is another fluorite spear. So this one is striped with green and purple. I'll do it the other way now. Well, I kind of like it like this because it's like green, purple, and a different shade of purple and back to green again. Okay, measurements on him. 55 millimeters. And I'm also going to go ahead and do this one for 15 as well. I think I have, no, I lied, never mind. I have about 4 more spears to show. Next is a clear quartz spear, and it has lots of rainbows in there. It also has like looks like an iron inclusion maybe. So I'm gonna do it this way first. You can see all the beautiful rainbows in there, just all throughout it. It's very nice. Wow, y'all see that? In the back corner back there flashing. Very pretty. Look at that. Okay, well, let me finish spinning it one direction, then we'll go the opposite. Okay, now we're going to go this way. There's the iron inclusion if you can see it. I'll hold it up and pick it up so y'all can see. Wow, that's a beautiful shot right there. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. That is super gorgeous. Nice. All right, let me find that inclusion. Let me look. I'm looking for him. There he is. I think. Let me see. Lord have mercy. There he is. It's gonna be hard to see though. He is because of where he's located. I think right in the center, right there. See how it's kind of like a reddish color right there? Iron inclusion. That is very nice. Let me get the measurements on it for you guys real quick. It's 50 millimeters, and I'm going to do that one for $16. All right, next one coming up is going to be, ooh. So this looks like moss agate snowflake, but it's actually ocean jasper snowflake. So it's dark, dark green, very light baby blue, clear quartz, and snowflake. And we're going to go this way. See all the beautiful blues in there? I'm not sure what causes the snowflake pattern, but I am kind of curious to know, so I'm going to look that up and find out. Wow. Some of the patterns on it are really neat and very sparkly on the inside of the blue when it gets to the clear quartz part. Okay, so now that we're all the way across that way, like see how clear that is right there? Wow, we're going to start going this way. Wow. It's so sparkly in that. Look, I didn't see that before. Oh yeah, I did. That's the clear part. Sorry, I just threw it right off there. Wow. Nice. Look at that big bunch. All right, guys. So that is going to be an ocean jasper snowflake spear. And he is 71 millimeters, actually, 70.9. We'll say 70 millimeters. And he's going to be $30. Next coming up is an Amazonite spear. Amazonite is one of my favorite stones. Very, very sparkly. Beautiful color in there. Wow, look at that sheen. Okay, now we're going to turn it the other direction. That looks neat. It's really sparkly in there. All right, he's going to be $20, and he is roughly 60 millimeters. Move that. Okay, I think there's one more spear to go. And so this is actually what they call smelting, okay? And everyone's going to say, it's just glass. This is actually super big. And I think it's going to probably knock over that piece of wood on the styrofoam. So I'm going to switch out the holder. So what smelting is, technically, I mean, I guess you can say in a sense it's glass, but let me explain. So smelting is where a artist will take quartz crystal that's left over, usually from making, towers, carving, sculptures, things like that. I know actually the people that did this, I've only owned 3 smeltings, and I only buy them from them because I know they're telling me the truth. So, I'm just gonna say it's a fake crystal, it's a man-made crystal. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it was man-made, but let me explain how it is made. So you take the bits of quartz crystal, and what they do is they melt the crystal down. You know what I mean? They melt it down, and when you melt down crystal, it basically turns into glass. Like when you buy crystal chinaware, crystal like glasses, or crystal vases. This is made the same exact way as those crystal vases or, crystal picture frames or whatever would be made. Okay? And they actually layered this and add in the color themselves. All the color, though, however, is also natural crystal. They chop it up or grind it up into a fine powder and add it. I mean, I don't know exactly the process of making it, but I do know this is what happens. You know what I mean? It's all melted crystal. The clear is all melted crystal. And all the color you see is crystal that has been ground up into a fine powder. And I'm not sure the process of how they layer it and get it in there, but that's what they do. And this is made to be a representation of tiger's eye. Okay? A tiger's eye smelting. So it is all made out of real 100% natural crystal. But as we know, we melt crystal and it turns into glass. I mean, so if you ever bought any kind of crystal china, crystal cups or whatever, unless it's actually carved out of a different stone, they do melt it. That's how they make them, and it turns into the same kind of glass. You know what I mean? So it is made out of real crystal. That I am positive of. So it's made to look like a tiger's eye. I think it's very pretty, actually. You see how there's still rainbows and stuff in it? That's how you know it's real quartz, okay? I promise y'all it is, though. It's really neat. It's rather large. Wow. Look towards it. Well, let me just keep spinning it this way, and then we'll get towards the bottom. It's very pretty to me. All right. Wow. Look at that, y'all. The depth. I think it's really cool. Look at that. It's so neat. Almost looks like a fire. The layering is so neat in there. Wow, y'all. We're going to do it this way, too. You can see, all the different layers within it. It's really neat. I like it. All right, let me see how big he is. Oh, sorry, it's in inches. Okay. So he's coming out to be around 83 millimeters. I'm going to do him for 30 bucks, which is a great deal. Okay. It really is. So I can get rid of the spear holder. It just looks like a candle holder, doesn't it? Like, they made those, obviously, handmade. And they put, like, a piece of glass across the bottom. I mean, I guess you could put a candle in it. That's technically what it would be, but they're supposed to be spear holders. If you want it, it's $3, okay? I'm trying to see what I'm going to show next. Let me take that off there because we won't need him since we're out of spears. Let me put it... I'm sorry, I'm looking for a place to set it down, guys. Right there. Alright, so next thing I'm going to show you will be some rhodonite hearts. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. I'm just picking up random ones, okay? Just a handful. Oh, whoa. Sorry, y'all. It fell like behind that. Let me pick that up real quick. There we go. There we go. So these are rhodonite hearts. Let me see how big they are real quick. That's what I really want to see. And they're all the same, size here. They're going to be 1.2 inches by 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to pick up a few so you can see the pattern and what they look like. I mean, they're all different. Like, look at this one. This one's way different than the one I just showed you. This always reminds me of, like, the real tree patterns, like hunter patterns, for females. Like, pink cameo kind of thing. These are just random ones I picked up out of the bag. I have several. So the way I'm going to do these is, like, I mean, these would be great too for pendants. Like, if you have a Dremel, you can drill a little hole right there. Or just like a worry stone or, someone to carry it in their pocket. These are going to be 3 pieces for $5. They're going to be random pieces. I'm going to pick and it'll be my choice. But 3 pieces for $5. And that's a great deal, actually, for these guys. So, rhodonite hearts. Oh, goodness, I just lost the bag. What? How? Oh, here it is right beside me. My bad, y'all. I'm not sure either if I showed these little skulls on my last video or not. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on now because I don't recall seeing them, but I had them set out for that purpose. So let me see how big they are as well. These are them. They're labradorite, and I have many. You see how high quality flash blue that is? I'm going to pick up another one. They're all very flashy. That might make that fall down, but let me see how big they are. They're going to be 1/3 of an inch tall. No, there's no way how that is. Oh, I'm lying. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. I'm like, there's no way. Y'all are crazy. It is 1.25 inches tall by 0.85 inches wide. Okay, so height again was 1.25. And these guys are going to be only $3 a piece. I have several of them available if you're interested. Just let me know. Oop, got them. What is this? Malachite. Okay, we'll do some pieces of malachite. Malachite is very expensive, you guys. I'm going to give y'all some great deals, though, on this malachite. Okay? Like, super stupid great deals. And these are all, like, just random flats pieces. Let me turn it over. Let me see the pattern. That looks really sparkly right there. There he is. Very pretty. Very nice banding on him. One more time, turn it over. All right, I'm going to get the measurements on him real quick. I could have swore, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. No, it's sparkly. It's sparkly in there. this will be, sorry, I'm gonna have to turn off the light real quick. There we go. I had an extra light that was, there we go. Ugh. So I had a light shining on here, but it's trying to, my phone's telling me like it's heating up my phone too bad. Wow, look at all that glitter, y'all. So that's what it looks like in between though, like the green, because I could see it. So he's gonna be, let me see. .75 inches by 1.85 inches. Still deal, if you don't have malachite and you want some, buy this. You won't find it, I guarantee you, any cheaper. $10. Great deal. Very super sparkly. Very beautiful malachite. Something like this would probably run $22, $25, maybe even. $10, guys. Great, great deal. Great deal. Promise you, great deal. Like, stupid great deal. Like, I'm dumb, really, for selling it for that much, but it is what it is. I just don't want to do it, but I guess. All right. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay, the next piece I'm gonna offer for $8, which is also crazy. That's so you can see the banding. It won't let me obviously turn on even the camera. Let me see if it'll let me turn on the camera light now. Yes, okay, it must have cooled down enough. So this is also, you see all that sparkle in there? Very nice piece. Looks like a river, don't it? And this is not a valley. It's smooth. Smooth as could be. Okay. Look how glittery it is, y'all. Very pretty, nice piece of malachite. $8 for this. I kind of, I don't know, regret it as I'm doing it, but I don't at the same time. Let me get the measurements on him. He is going to be 2.45 inches by 1.8 inches. $8. Stupid good deal. Stupid good deal. Okay, so before I put that one on, let me get the measurements of the next piece. It's also a piece of malachite freeform. It's going to be 3.31 inches by 3 inches. This one I'm going to do for $15, okay? That is so dark green, it almost looks black. I love when it's like this, but look at all the little banding. All them lines. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. So neat. See all the little circles on the bottom? Like, I promise y'all, this is probably the cheapest malachite you will ever find. Oh, wow. Wow. That looks so cool. Looks like a flower, but it also reminds me of a tree. Like, look how sparkly this is, y'all. Like, it is beautiful. You'll see all that? Wow. That's gorgeous. 3.31 inches by 3 inches. $15 for this beautiful piece of malachite. I really do suggest, if y'all do not own a piece of malachite, to please buy one of these, because it is a steal. I promise you. Go look up malachite and see how much it costs. It'll shock you. This tiny little piece I'm going to do for $3. Let me turn it over for you. And I'll measure him as well. He's going to be, oops, 1.8 inches by 1.10 inches. $3. Okay. One more last piece of malachite. And this one I'm going to do for $6. It's going to be 2.3 inches by 1.9 inches. $6. Very nice, pretty pattern. Also very sparkly, guys. Beautiful, beautiful piece of malachite. Look at that. $6. Still deals. Promise you, cheapest malachite you'll ever find. Okay, next I'm going to show you a fluorite slab. This I'm going to do for $8. Lots of banding. $8 fluorite slab. Let me see the measurements on him real quick. He is going to be 4.5 inches by 2.4. So $8 fluorite slab. Nice banding. All right, next is a Prehnite tower, and it's a raw face Prehnite. He is going to be 3.8 inches tall. I'm going to do him for $12. Okay, so that's the side, the back, side. They do stand. This is all on Styrofoam, so it's hard sometimes to get them to stand. That's the front. So if y'all don't know, these needles, these black needles, are tourmaline. Tourmaline black needles. Very beautiful green. And that's the front. I always like to try to turn them like this, like to the side, you know, so you can see all of it. $12. Prehnite. Next is going to be a beautiful fluorite tower. And it's going to be, let's see here, 6.5 inches tall. And I'm going to do a still deal of him for $26, and it's freaking gorgeous. It really is. Let me turn it. Hi, Miss Pearl. That's you, baby, going live. I'm actually probably going to stop this so I can go see Miss Pearl and see what's up with her and make sure she's okay. And I love her. She's so funny, y'all. Love you, Jeremiah. This is gorgeous, y'all. Beautiful piece of fluorite. 6.5 inches tall. $26 still deal. I'm going to do one more before I get off here. I don't like to make the videos too long because I know it's kind of hard to watch it all the way through. And it gets like super confusing on, like, you know, if there's multiple items of the same. The next one's going to be another fluorite tower because these are the last of the large fluorite towers I have. And this one's like gorgeous to me. They're both so pretty in different ways too. This one is 7.25 inches. This one's going to be 32. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, there's sparkle all in it too. That almost looks like a dream amethyst pattern, don't it? Isn't that cool? So that's what they call feather fluorite. Look at this, y'all. See how sparkly and freaking gorgeous that is? See that? Beautiful. This one's 32. And this will conclude video number 3. And there's still more videos to come. Love y'all. Take care. Have a great night. Thank you.